We've learned that the warrant against Carter Page was illegally obtained by the FBI. They used a dossier that was unreliable, that was fraudulent, that Rosenstein, the acting attorney general, said if he knew then what he knows now, he wouldn't have signed the warrant application. Same for Sally Yates, and the FBI director knows now, he wouldn't have signed the affidavit. And McCabe, somebody had to know something, so we're going to get McCabe in and see what he knew. But what did I tell you about 3 weeks ago? Something is coming out that's stunning. Well, that stunning event is now out. What do we now know that we didn't know a month ago? That in July of 2016, the Russians had picked up information that Hillary Clinton approved a plan to smear Donald Trump, being connected with the Russians as a political smear campaign. We know that the past president, Barack Obama, was briefed about this effort by Hillary Clinton to smear Donald Trump and condoned it. Now, is that a crime? I doubt it. Is it a crime to try to smear your opponent? Probably not. But what Obama did is one of the most saddest chapters in the history of the presidency. He knew that his party's nominee was out to try to link President Trump to Russia unfairly and without evidence, and he didn't do a damn thing about it. That's what we now know.
Where is the criminality in this, Senator? I'd like to understand where you see criminality in all of this.
Okay, my job, along with President Trump, is to tell the story of how corrupt the 2016 election was. What do we now know? We now know that in September 2016, the CIA intel community sent a lead over to the FBI to Comey directly to look at another effort by Clinton in September to link Trump to Russia to avoid scrutiny over her email problem. Comey said that doesn't ring a bell. Well, when you look at the source documents, it went directly to him. So if we can prove he actually knew about this request and did nothing, then he could be charged with perjury. He said he didn't know anything about all the problems with the dossier, that the subsource was a Russian agent. If we can find somebody to say, no, that's not true, I briefed him, he's in trouble. If the Clinton Foundation used money from the foundation to pay for this smear campaign, they're in trouble. Anybody that hides evidence from the court, that alters evidence, they're in trouble. That's what Durham is looking at. It's one thing for abuse of power is generally not a crime. Political smears are generally not a crime, but the activity I just outlined is a crime, and we'll see where this goes.
All right, I want to ask you 2 more things real quick before we go. Number one, are we going to see a stimulus package? What's holding it up? Is it liability protection, number one? And number two, got to get your take on Joe Biden refusing to answer the question.